Lord tells us to go to 12th, and so Carver Academy is being represented. We also last year started a Christian camp. It's an 8-week day camp at our 58-acre facility in Wallingford called Elevation Camp, and information is back there, and we have representatives for both of those concerns. And I'm glad to be here, so thank you. Thanks for coming, and I'll turn it to the next person.
Hi, I'm Jane Bate from Act for America, and the goal of Act for America is to keep out of this country those elements of Sharia law that conflict with our Constitution. It's as simple as that. At the table, I have information on Islamization of textbooks, which we're fighting, and you'll find that there's a huge crossover between Common Core and that particular issue. Also on presentations, we're doing a screening of honor diaries on honor violence, infiltration of the Muslim Brotherhood into American colleges and universities, and we're working on ALAC, American Laws for American Courts, to get that introduced into the Connecticut General Assembly. It would make it illegal for a judge to consider any foreign law that conflicts with the U.S. Constitution. So I hope you'll visit us there. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Mary Smutnik. I am one of the regional representatives for John Birch Society, which is out of Wisconsin. And they've been in existence since the 1950s fighting communism. So it's everything from United Nations sponsored, some of you may know Agenda 21, which is pretty comprehensive in taking away all of our freedoms. So that includes Common Core. So at our table we have information that was in the John Birch Society's magazine called The New American. That's 40 cents for each of those, and there's also Common Core DVDs. One of the representatives, regional representatives for John Birch Society, puts on an awesome constitutional camp for kids and families every summer. So there's information about that. It's called Camp Constitution. As well, there's something not really JBS sponsored, but it's something someone in Connecticut is sponsoring, an all-day, an amazing day of information on our founding fathers and the Constitution. So we have 3 constitutions along with that handout. We meet regularly in Southington with DVDs and or guest speakers. Soon we're going to have John McManus, president of John Birch Society, come and speak to the issue of the Constitutional Convention, which is being pushed. John Birch Society is opposed to constitutional conventions. So join us in Southington. We have an email list there where you can give us your email address if you want further information about our meetings. Thank you.
My name is John Byler. I'm the state chapter president of the Oath Keepers. I don't know who has heard of the Oath Keepers before. We're a nonpartisan organization comprised of folks that have taken the oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. Not the government, the Constitution. We co-sponsor the meetings with John Birch Society a lot. I happen to be a proud member of New Life Church with Pastor Will, and we work in a number of different venues with that. So it's all tied together. This Common Core is something, we have the 10th Amendment to the Constitution, and that's state sovereignty, to get the U.S. government out of the education of our children. Period. Anybody, again, we have information about Oath Keepers. You do not have to be prior service or first responder or policeman to do that. We have associate membership. You just have to be willing to support and defend the Constitution against all the enemies outside of the United States and the ones internally. Thank you. Enjoy, pay attention. There's fantastic information here today. You're privileged to be part of it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. Everyone can hear me? Thank you. I do not have a microphone. If you can't hear me, please feel free to move up. Ask someone to switch with you. Whatever the case may be, we'll all try to talk as loud as we can so that everyone can hear us. At this time, I'd like to welcome you to the Stop Common Core in Connecticut seminar. And could we all please stand and pledge the flag?
nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Just a quick note, we have received a couple of donations that we are handing out as door prizes. You guys should have received a ticket. Just hold on to your ticket and ensure that you're present to collect the door prize by the end of the seminar. My name is Jessica Chong, and I am pleased to announce we have a wonderful panel lined up. The panel discusses different topics on some major concerns that we have and how it will affect our children and their education. With us today, we have Professor Sandra Stotsky, Professor Jesse Turner, and teacher Denise Bard. I had a few speakers lined up as well who could not make it. So at this time, I did see that Joe Visconti is here and was wondering if he would like to say a few words and join the panel as well.
Go ahead.
Do you mind speaking today?
I don't.
All right, thank you. After the panel has spoken, we'll be taking questions. We'll probably most likely have you raise your hand after the speakers have spoke, and you can ask your question at that time. At this time, I would like to ask that we please keep the noise level as quiet as we can so the people who are watching from home via the live main stream can hear us and everyone in this room can hear us as well.